Hi, this is Adam, Small Town Machine Shop. I'll do a quick little fall update video for you guys. I haven't been putting out as much videos lately as I normally do because I've been doing projects with my oldest son. He turned 16, got his driver's license. I don't know if I've ever showed it on camera, but that 2002 Dodge Ram, we had some work on it, so I gave him that. So off he goes, and we're working on the tractors. And when I do stuff with my children, projects like that, I'm not going to film it because that's my time with them. I don't want to make it, I know he understands I do YouTube videos and he wouldn't take it that way. But I don't want, even in the slightest bit, for him to think that I'm doing this with him so I have something to film. So that stuff will always be separate and takes priority over YouTube. But now that's all done. Getting back into the shop stuff. Have some stuff we'll be doing here shortly. The horizontal boring mill behind me is all wired up and powered up. So we'll do some cleaning on it and some checking. And yeah, some videos on that. Very excited to get that going. The Archdale drill press, which is behind you, haven't needed it, so I haven't messed with it much. I do these adapter plates for a diesel shop. And I have a buddy's shop who's between me and there, so I've been having him drop the parts off forever. But sadly, he's getting rid of his radial arm drill. It suffered a very catastrophic gearbox failure. So it's time to bring that job here. So I've got the VFD plugs wired and everything. So it's just a matter of wiring up the machine itself and the controls. So I'll bring you along for that. Excuse me. To show you how to run a multi-motor machine off of one VFD. It's a little different. You have to think a little differently when you're using it. But for you home shop guys, you only want to buy one, if you only want to buy one VFD. I've got the setup over here that runs Turning Trigger mill, the Van Norman mill, and the Hypermac lathe, all off one VFD. And it's been working flawlessly. So I will show you that. So yeah, we'll get back to doing probably 2 videos a week. Working on the machines here. The tractors, some other stuff. I got to pull the... I've been putting it off and putting it off because I always use it, but my forklift needs a rather substantial go through. It has a bad head gasket in it and 2 front second stage telescoping cylinders need rebuilt. So we'll do that. I needed to, I was always moving stuff that was heavy. So I have a window now. So I can pull that in and do the work we need to do. And yeah, shop's looking very clean. We'll do a tour here, not after too long. Just got some little nitpicky stuff to pick up. Clean as it's been a long time. That's another reason I haven't put out videos is. And you've probably noticed I slowed up on the yard sale videos and stuff because until I have a proper place for everything, I can't keep bringing in the quantities of stuff I was. The shop is pretty clean, but my shed has suffered for that. So you're literally walking over stuff. There's barely a path. So we'll have to go through that this fall. Yeah, very cool. The shop has come a long way, equipment-wise this year. And we got some stuff on the horizon. There's 2 machines I'm looking at. They're kind of 4 or 5 months out because where they are, the people aren't ready to move them yet. So waiting on, hopefully those will fall in place. One of them will be kind of a surprise. I honestly don't know how I'm going to get it in here. So that'll be a treat. Getting the Archdale radial arm drill in here was, bad enough. But this one, I really don't know. But yeah, lots of projects working on. Hydraulic carts all tore apart. We'll finish that up. Yeah, just back in the shop, doing projects for the shop now. Had an awesome time with my oldest boy, Logan. getting his truck ready, getting the tractors going. We picked up some more stuff for the tractors we'll go through. So there'll be some implement repair. I'm going to bring you fully along as we fire up that International. So there's going to be some variation in the channel. I'm going to show you much more of my machining. Actually, this year, machining-wise, it's all been pretty much the same stuff. So just like pump faces and stuff like that. It hasn't been a huge variety this year. And it's been pretty slow this year, too. I've been fixing things too expertly. So, actually, I need to expand my customer base, but so yeah. Thank you guys for sticking with me. Let me grab the camera, and we'll go look at a few things. Okay, first thing, as I stated, this guy is now powered up. Started the cleaning of it. A long way to go, but we'll fire it up probably tomorrow and check everything. And very excited to have this guy going. I can just go flip a breaker, hit the switch, and it would run. So there'll be a video this week on this machine. The 14-inch Reed Prentice lathe is going bye-bye. I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to give it to someone who can make use of it. I need the space it takes up. And I got the Hypermac back there, which it's got a damaged gearbox, and I traded the metal planer for a exact copy of this lathe. We can rob some parts off of, so I really need to get on that. But I'm going to move that guy where this guy is. And yeah, so this guy, it's been a nice little lathe for $800. Did a lot of jobs on it. Really like it, but you know, it's old and slow. I think its top speed is like 650 RPM. And I got tons of chucks and other stuff for the Hypermac. So that will be leaving shortly. The Van Norman is also going to be leaving. Sorry, it's in a state here. As I've said, I've been cleaning in here. It's going to Cody for free from Hidden World Forge. So he can make use of it. I got it for free, so I'm going to give it to him for free, and I'm going to even haul it out there for him. So it's going to go, because once this lathe is moved over here, I'm going to move the big vertical turning trekker back over here. That'll open a big floor area back here for welding and stuff like that. So yeah, that is going bye-bye as well. And like I said, this area is a huge mess, so we're going to power the 3 horsepower and 5 horsepower heads on this machine of one VFD. We probably won't use a single thing in here because VFDs do not like motor starters downstream of them. So I'll bring you along. For that, we're going to try to use the original controls though. So yeah, there's that project. And the outdoor metalworking station, which I've been making use of. I got some steel, not this steel, some other square tubing. We're going to make the vise base here very shortly, probably next weekend. So we can get that vise mounted on there. Over here, barbecue. Start working on this guy. And the work we need to do to the forklift. It is fine when you lift it up to the first stage, but when these cylinders kick in, it literally sprays out the top. So when that happens, it leaves your driveway looking like this. This is my brother's boat I'm working on too. So I got a little scrap steel there with the garbage cans. The loader's over there now. Engine-driven welder. The loader. But yeah, cleaned up this area a lot. Still a lot to do. A million times better than it was. So yeah. Okay, so thank you for sticking with me. 2 other projects we are redoing all the lighting in the shop, and we're running air lines. I'm going to run galvanized. I have access to a lot of galvanized pipe, so there'll be very little cost to me. You know, I'm going to upsize everything for some additional capacity, so I'll make drops all over here and one out by the road. And that'll be sweet and something I've been wanting to do forever. I'm also wearing my Firehouse Customs shirt, so you should check his channel out. So yeah, lots of cool stuff coming up. Yeah, we're going to try to do 2 videos a week from now on. I'll throw some shorts and stuff in there. But yeah, we're looking very forward to this fall. It was a good summer. And the shop is moving into that next phase, which is very exciting. Very exciting. So, this is Adam from Small Town Machine Shop. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.